Hi guys, it's Baby Peach, and we're back in with another part of Higurashi. Okay. Ha ha ha, how was it, Kei-chan? So, you went to Renaissance House? Wasn't it amazing? Ah ha ha ha, it's nothing like that, right? Right? Unlike my house, the Ryukyu residence wasn't newly constructed. It had been renovated from a pre-existing building. Well, the house itself was fine. The problem was the yard. There, it was crammed with rows upon rows of oddities. They were all the same as Colonel Sanders, stuff you'd see while walking around in town. The cake shop's mascot, Lil Licky, the Toa Dalmon in front of the pharmacy. She even had the amazing flying elephant from the top of the department store. I'll agree with you that those are cute. But why the mailbox? Won't you get in trouble for that one? But how so cute. She must have just thought about it because her face filled with delight. So it's the bigger the better as long as it's big. And her room displays the smaller ones. I had a chance to see them before. And cute kids like Rika-chan are locked away in the basement. Yep, I'll keep anything. How cute. So she takes anything she likes back to her nest. No ill will intended. Hey Reina, you know about the Statue of Liberty in New York, right? Is that cute? Yeah, cute. How I want it. The US should probably come up with some countermeasures ASAP. If not, the Statue of Liberty really will take a trip to Hinamizawa in the not-so-distant future. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Rika-chan had returned. No fun being called to the staff room. Did you do something? How rude. Rika isn't a hoodlum like Keiichi-san. Ha ha ha. Nothing like that, Keiichi-kun. Rika-chan is a member of the festival committee. Festival? The school cultural festival or something? Kei-chan, I already told you. It's the village festival. The Watanagashi. Oh, come to think of it, she did say there'd be a festival at the shrine during the next break. So what's this Watanagashi thing about? Is it like a floating lantern festival? I guess the last part where you set things adrift in a river is similar. Except we use cotton things like old worn-out futons and padded cloaks. It's a festival expressing thanks for their years of service. The people living in Hinamizawa dump their futons and padded cloaks in a stream? It sounds like it'd be a lot of trouble if it backed up the current. Maybe they should just drop some fish in and have a fish wrangling competition. Skewer them and sprinkle a little salt. Oh man, I could smell it already. That's just summer camp. I never anticipated how destitute Keiichi-san's imagination capabilities would really be. What? How could you tell I was thinking something silly? It was written all over your face. What sort of face could have expressed what I'd imagined just now? Reina demonstrated for me. I see. No argument here. Ah ha 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 ha. It's nothing fun like that, you see, but you should still look forward to it. Let's all go together. I'll come get you that day. I don't really feel like going to festivals unless someone asks me to. I wouldn't get bored if these guys were going. You won't get bored. We're doing it again this year. Mion's proclamation came as she looked at each member in turn. What was this all about? From the way Mion looked, it was probably our club's summer tradition, the Watanagashi 4-demon firefight. That sounds awful. What kind of name is that? I think it's a cute name, though. I tried to object sharply, but since Reina looked happy about it, I decided it was pointless to fight it. Since Keiichi is here this year, it becomes 5 demons. Rika-chan made a small correction in light of my presence. So, how does this funky-sounding club activity tie into the festival? Oh, ho ho ho! This is where you exhibit the skills you've nurtured through your daily club activities. Exactly. We show the full extent of the abilities that the best of the best have obtained through our daily trials and tribulations. But last year, the mayor got angry, so we need to make sure not to cause any problems this time. So, basically, we're doing club activities while checking out the stalls. Rika-chan really is the only one who explains things, so they make sense. I see. So we'll be exhibiting on those busy festival grounds. Reina was right. Of course that would be a reason for the mayor to get angry. Ha ha ha, but it's lots of fun. That was the only point I did not doubt. It would be, without question, fun. The day of the festival was drawing near. Well, putting that aside for now, let's start our club activities today. Any objections? Nay. Our voices rang out in unison. When there's lots of people, card games really are the easiest to play. This really is the most basic of table games. Playing with the marked deck again? We'll use a new one today. There are no marks on the cards, so we're all on equal footing. I wonder if that's really is the case. I'll have to inspect them. Well, that was fair. Just to be safe, everyone checked the cards. Yes, these seem to be fine. Are you all satisfied? Then today, I guess we'll play President. That's good for 5 people. Another standard card game. First one to get rid of all their cards wins. The basic rule: play a better card than the one before. You can play straights and pairs. There are various techniques that improve the game, like reversals. But because it's such a well-known game, there are lots of house rules for it as well. The name, for example, in my hometown we call it Millionaire. I'd like to go over some details. Are the jokers wild? Can you make a reversal with the 3 threes? No jokers. 2 is the highest. You can reverse a reversal. You can only make a reversal with a 4 of a kind, not 3. Also, you know how the peasant sends a good card to the president? None of that. While I was confirming the familiar rules, Satoko looked over at me cautiously. I probably should have tried to look like more of an amateur. I was pretty used to the game. It's President, and it's with a new deck. Today, I might be able to win. I had the gist of the rules now, but that wasn't everything, was it? So, what shall today's penalty be? About that. Why don't we all write something down on slips of paper and have the loser draw one? Oh, that seemed like it could be interesting. Ho 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 ho! I'll write a nasty one and have Keiichi-san draw it. It would be awful if you wrote a bad one and drew it yourself. Just don't lose. Don't you know best? Ho ho ho. Mion handed out several slips of paper to everybody. Then write down whatever and put it in this bag. When you lose, stick your hand inside and pick one out. Now then, what would be a good penalty? Worst case scenario, you draw what you wrote. Something too intense would be like digging your own grave. No penalty. Let's forbid that kind of idea from being written down. Rika-chan's casual suggestion caused Mion's hand to lurch to a sudden halt. Ah, that's so sneaky, Mion-san. She wrote no penalty, and the corner of the slip is folded. I see. Just in case you lost, you grabbed the note with the folded corner and you'd be safe. That was a good idea. Diabolical as ever, Mion. Rika-chan is quite formidable too, being able to see through that. I couldn't underestimate her, even though she doesn't stand out. Everyone, don't write penalties that are too mean, okay? Nobody agreed to Reina's proposal. Everyone was ruthless. It's fine, Reina, just don't lose. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll try hard, so everybody has to pick the penalty I write. Reina was quite brutal, even though she usually appeared meek. Better not underestimate her either. I agree with that. I'm very curious what Reina's penalty is in particular. Everybody's penalties are scary. I still didn't know what Rika-chan's penalties would be like. Basically, you can't afford to lose this game. Everybody here ready? We all nodded determinedly. Having confirmed that, Mion dealt out the cards. Finally, the battle begins. I had a decent starting hand. Card after card was played in the middle. Not needing Mion to tell them, both Rika-chan and Satoko played their cards without hesitation. Reina and I were the only ones who paused to think. It seemed that Reina genuinely couldn't make up her mind, but I was different. I was like a shark stalking its prey, just waiting for the right time to strike. Huh? Will this work? Then I'll play this 3, and I'm out. 9! Nobody? 8? 7? I'm out. 5 and 5, I'm out. Then I'll discard this last one, and I'm out. Bah! I missed my chance. The loser of the first round was, of all people, Mion. And now I was certain. Today, I could win. Now then. Mi-chan, pull out one of the slips, okay? Mion, accepting her defeat, scrounged around inside the bag and pulled out one piece of paper. What? Who did this? Who wrote this? Mion quivered and shrieked. What is it? What is it? Oh! Reina was also surprised when she peeked at it. What kind of terrible thing was written on it? Pet the principal on the head. Hey, wait, how is this bad? Keiji-san, do you not understand? The principal is balding and ashamed of it. Satoko yelled with a serious look on her face, but she wasn't as loud as Mion's shriek. What could it be? The principal is a martial arts master. He boasted about traveling around the world, perfecting his skills when he was younger. He switched to teaching after seeing the poor state of education in Japan after the war. He was inhuman. Pet that guy's head? As the club president, there is no way I can set a bad example by refusing. Phew. Oh yeah! She bellowed out a yell as she dashed off down the hallway. Wouldn't it have been easier to sneak out quietly and try to do it without making a fuss? Probably impossible. They say he used to hurt sea slugs just by sensing their presence. I could do nothing but wait with bated breath. Kerpow! A rumble shook the classroom. That's the principal's aerial opener. Boof, pow, wop, zash, kaboom. Following the launcher with a jab, jab, strong, fierce combo. He's even using a meter. From how it sounded, the principal's jumping fierce sounds like a multi-hit combo. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Nothing I could do now except stay calm. I understand now why there were no delinquents at the school. After a few moments of silence, Mion slumped back to us. Headed. Is that good enough? Mion said before collapsing. She's alive at least. Now we can continue the game. Monster. I was amazed the person who made club activities like these could say that. But now, the worst penalty is gone now, right? Right? Reina tried to lighten the mood and was only met with Mion's malicious grin. She was serious now. I'm not holding back anymore. You'll all get yours. The pace of the game became bizarrely quick. I could tell the game had gotten more intense. Ace, 3, 4, 5, I'm out. I'm out as well. Ha ha ha, I'm out too. 3, I'm out now. Eek, I lost. And the heavens chose to vanquish Reina. What kind of penalty, I wonder? What kind of penalty, I wonder? It wasn't exactly hard for her to be worried. Just thinking of the level of difficulty of Mion's first penalty still made me quiver. And so, the penalty she drew with trembling fingers was... What the heck was this? Speak like a maid. Huh? What is this? This one, what do I need to do? So basically, it means that you have to use the same expression as a maid? How? Okay, master. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I had no idea who wrote that penalty, but she was awesome. Then Reina, can you shuffle the cards and deal? Yes, master. I could just die right now. Anyway, let's continue. Right, Reina? Yes, master. The eagerness to which I was goading Reina into addressing me as master was downright impressive, if I do say so myself. Oh yeah, I won't lose anymore. I'm out. I shan't lose either. I'm out. Then with that, I'm out too. I can't believe it. Is it Reina's loss again? Reina again. What kind of penalty would it be this time? I was delighted by the mysterious sense of anticipation. Anticipation? No, this was conviction. Remove one piece of clothing from the top and bottom halves of your body. That's just indecent. Who could have written this? My face reddened in anger. If I didn't yell something out, I wouldn't be able to hide my shaking. Who did write that? God, please give that man a Nobel Prize. That would be an ignoble prize. Not good, not good. What was I thinking about was written on my face. How? Oh, Mii-chan. Reina begged Mion with teary eyes, but everyone knew Mion's answer already. Nope, won't go easy on you. You lost, so you take it like a man. Understood, master. Hell, I'll undress. What? I looked around thinking someone else would probably stop her. Of course, I wasn't exactly trying to stop her either. Then I heard the rustling of clothing. The sound of her skirt hitting the ground sent my heart racing. Is this fine, master? I looked away like a gentleman. But these club activities, you needed to be ruthless after all. Satoko, ha 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 ha. Keiichi-san, whatever were you expecting? Certainly, we would not have her strip if she weren't wearing her PE clothes underneath. Satoko poked fun at me, but right now I couldn't hear it. Not bad, Kei-chan. This old man's never even thought you would go after her like that. You got it all wrong. I didn't write that one. Master didn't write this one? Her squirming around in her PE clothes made it impossible for me to not feel anything. Calm down, Keiichi Maibara. Mion probably wrote that one and planned to go after me as I panicked. You can't fall for her trap after knowing it's a trap. Clear your head. Calm down and assess the situation. I was determined to think my way out of this, and my answer was quite simple. I win. I then became a god. I, who had already entered the domain of godhood, what would dare stand in my way? It was like they were pulled to me magnetically. I was picking up aces and twos like nobody's business. Eek! How can my luck of the draw be so bad? Satoko lost, right? I'll draw the penalty. Speak like a little sister. Ugh. Fine. Oni-chan. Gah. Yes. The pleasure in making this brat disgrace herself. Ugh. This old man loses again. Mion's lost, right? I'll draw it out. Wear a girl's school swimsuit. No! That's the one I wanted Kei-chan to get. Yes. Mion's despair was like sweet honey. Master, I lost again. Reina lost? I'll draw it out for you. Let the person in first place rest their head on your lap. Who? How? In this outfit, Master? Yeah. She's not wearing a skirt, so it's her bare legs. Eek! Oni-chan, you're too good. Sniffle. Satoko lost again. I'll draw it. Obey the person in first place. How about I give you... how about you give me a shoulder massage? Fine, Oni-chan. Come on, do it a bit harder. Don't use your nails. Vahahaha. I had transformed into an evil dictator and couldn't be doing any better. It felt like I could control how the cards played out with my mind, and even decide what suits would appear just by willing it. By the time I realized it, I had already assembled a harem. I was laughing haughtily as I rested my head on Reina, who was now a bloomer-clad maiden. Satoko was wearing a collar and had taken on little sister properties. Mion was fanning me while wearing a school swimsuit. Today is Master's overwhelming victory, isn't it? Eek! Please refrain from moving your head around too much. I began to think. Why does man have no end to his desires? How could I wish for more than this palace of dreams? What is it, Keiichi? I'm saddened by the thought of a man having no end to his desires. That was it. Rika-chan hadn't been in first, but she continued to escape being in last. Keiichi is quite greedy. It's said you should know when enough is enough. I know that very well, but how to say it? I feel like I wouldn't mind if I died now. Eek! Master, please refrain from moving your head around. Eek! You say you wouldn't mind dying. Then that can be arranged. Rika-chan said it in her usual calm manner with a cheery tone. This was undoubtedly a declaration of war. Go, Rika-chan, go! Take him out! Defeat this archdevil of perversion. I might not be able to win, but I'll beat him. Such stoicism from the little girl who's always hidden away in Satoko's shadow. It would probably be rude not to meet her head on. I shall face you myself, little one. I saw Mion swap a few cards with Rika-chan in the middle of the game, but pretended I didn't see it. Do you believe you could defeat Keiichi-sama with just that? 2, ace, 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 8, 8, 8, 8, reversal. Everybody looked over at me. I was still brimming with confidence. Mwahahaha. The 4 of them have allied against me. That's it. You're making me laugh. That was good. Reversal, reversal. What? How could such a thing be? Satoko let out a shriek. Mwahahaha, you simpletons. Using up all of her cards before calling the reversal left Rika-chan with no good cards. She was defeated soon after. I lost. Mwahahaha. Finally, you fall into my clutches. Now I'll pick one out. Ooh-ah. Wear cat ears, a bell collar, and a tail. Mwahaha. Even the penalties were as I wished. Rika-chan hung her head and equipped the 3 holy artifacts. It's questionable as to why such things were in Mion's locker, but since I had no objections, I didn't ask. Wow. This was so... wow. It felt like I had become Reina. This was definitely cute. Cute, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, I want to take her home. That wasn't me talking. That was the actual Reina. Meow. As Rika-chan mimicked a cat, teary-eyed rings of smoke escaped from Reina's ears with an audible poof. Rika-chan must taking her home. Just for a while. I won't do anything strange, nothing strange. I see. I still have one trick left. Mion gasped and dropped her fist into her open palm. If Reina must, she can take me home. After Reina-san beats Keiichi-san, that she can. They thought that Reina in cute mode would be able to defeat me. Would it be that easy? Opposing me was the same as opposing God. I'd teach them their place. How preposterous that Reina can't defeat me. For a moment I didn't know what was going on. The 52 cards danced and flowed freely between Reina's hands like the machinist of a master magician. In the middle of those flowing cards was Reina's ecstatic expression, her head bobbing around. Shall we, Keiichi-kun? Hurry. My whole body knew it already. I was going to lose. No play? Nothing to play, Kei-chan? Then with this, I'm out. Everyone cheered. I was spent. Phew, I've got no regrets. God, thank you for letting me dream a little. Now then, I'll take one out. Keiichi-san's penalty. This is it. Everybody peeked at it in unison, gazes flicking between the text and my face. All day today, I did as I pleased. I'll do whatever it is. What's on there? All. Huh? Every penalty up until now. What the heck? Keiichi-san, should you not be speaking like a little brother? Ugh. Yes, One-chan. Ugh. Ooh, this is quite addicting. Next, I'll have you rub my shoulders. Keiichi-kun, I don't need the lap pillow, so do that other one, okay? Yes, master. Oh, Keiichi-kun, that's so cute. Say it again. No, please spare me, master. Reina passed out with a squeal, blood spewing from her nose like a fountain. My dignity was being trampled more than a communal doormat. Next is from this old man. I'm going to have you fan me for a good long while, you know. Shoosh, shoosh. Oh, almost forgot. You need to wear this, don't you? The school swimsuit. How? This is for girls. Can't I wear the one for boys? It was clearly written here, wear a girl's swimsuit. As you can see, Satoko was like a lone shark. Actually, me trying to escape reality as fast as humanly possible was pretty adorable, if I did say so myself. But, whose school swimsuit am I going to wear? If I were wearing one of yours, you wouldn't like that, right? Ah, this old man doesn't care about that kind of stuff at all. Think of it as a little benefit. I'm not that in shape, so I think even Kei-chan can fit into it. The executioners surrounded me, wagging their fingers. No! My first thought, it's tight around the waist. Second thought, the chest area was pretty loose. Third thought, the crotch area was... Ha ha ha! Keiichi-kun is bending forward. Cute. You'll be ready after you wear the cat ears, bell, and tail. Kei-chan, wanna look in the mirror? It's amazing, really. It's probably best if you look. The stern, scientific, calculating nature mixed in with her fascination made Mion very scary. I would like to respectfully decline, Master. Your ensemble is complete. If only we could send you home dressed like that. Ho ho ho. Then, is this enough? I'll change and... While I was saying that, Mion placed her hands on my shoulders and Rika-chan slipped up behind me without a sound. Not yet, Keiichi. There's still first penalty after all. In this get-up? Rika-chan patted my head without saying a word. Sir, excuse me. Yes, please come in. I stepped towards the principal's office, my bell collar jingled adorably. The principal froze, solid with a smile on his face as he saw me. I couldn't blame him. In this sacred place of study, specifically in his office, though I said excuse me as I entered, the sight of a person entering with a school swimsuit, cat ears, a collar, and a tail, and for it to be a young male student, without a doubt, any normal person's physique would have stopped cold. But this could be explained. We'll call it uncanny valley camouflage, if you will. When humans see others, they can only begin to act after confirming this is human. Meaning that if he could not comprehend what was in front of him, then in those moments before he could begin to fully process the situation, his mind was completely blank. That was my one and only chance for victory. My penalty. Rubbing the principal's head. Principal, I challenge you. I heard what sounded like a shing 3 times his 3-gauge super. The principal said one thing to me. What does it mean to be a man? And in a heartbeat, boof. The tremor resounded throughout the Hinamizawa twilight. And with that, guys, another Higurashi episode has come to the end. We'll see you in the next one, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.